Ever wondered if the plane you're flying on was programmed by an AI? Well, you might be surprised. The avionics industry, the brains behind every modern aircraft, is on the brink of a revolution, and it's all thanks to artificial intelligence. But here's the billion-dollar question. How do you let AI write code for something that has millions of lives in its hands, while still keeping everything incredibly safe? The world of avionics software is governed by some of the strictest rules on the planet. Think of standards like DO-178C, which is basically the Bible for airborne software safety. Then you have ARP-4754 for the entire aircraft development process. On top of that, you need the green light from major aviation authorities like the FAA in the US, EASA in Europe, and others like TCCA in Canada and ANAC in Brazil. These aren't just suggestions. They are non-negotiable requirements to ensure every single line of code is traceable, verifiable, and above all, safe. So, where does AI fit into this highly regulated world? Let's look at a realistic timeline. We're not talking about an AI just taking over and programming a whole flight control system overnight. The integration is happening in careful, deliberate phases. Right now, in Phase 1, we're seeing AI tools being used in what we call non-deterministic development activities. Think of it as having a brilliant co-pilot for the software engineers. AI can help generate initial code snippets, automate unit testing, or even suggest optimizations. It's fantastic for speeding up the early stages of development. But, and this is a big but, the final code that gets on the aircraft still has to be meticulously reviewed, verified, and validated by human experts. Every change is tracked using systems like Git, and the entire lifecycle is managed within a comprehensive application lifecycle management, or ALM, suite. This ensures every requirement is linked directly to the code and tests that prove it works, maintaining that crucial chain of compliance. So, what's next? Welcome to Phase 2, which we'll likely see emerging over the next 5 to 10 years. This is where things get really interesting. We're talking about AI playing a role in more deterministic parts of the process. Imagine AI tools that are certified to generate specific, safety-critical code blocks. These wouldn't be general-purpose AIs like the ones we use today. Instead, they would be highly specialized, trained on verified avionics data, and certified by the FAA and EASA themselves. The AI would become a trusted part of the toolchain, qualified under DO-330, the standard for software development tools. This would drastically reduce development time and human error for certain tasks, while still operating within the strict framework of DO-178C. And that brings us to the future, Phase 3, probably 15 to 20 years down the line. This is the Holy Grail, AI-driven development for entire software systems. In this future, an AI could take a set of high-level requirements defined in the ALM and generate the complete, compliant, and verified software package. It would automatically create all the documentation, run all the tests, and provide a full traceability report that satisfies regulators. But even then, human oversight will be paramount. The role of the engineer will shift from writing every line of code to becoming a high-level systems architect and a safety supervisor, validating the AI's output and making the final critical judgments. The integration of AI into avionics isn't just about making things faster, it's about making them safer and more capable. By carefully introducing AI in controlled phases, using robust management tools like Git and ALM suites, and working hand-in-hand with regulators, the industry can harness the power of artificial intelligence to build the next generation of ultra-safe, ultra-efficient aircraft. The future of flight is not just in the skies. It's being coded right now, with a little help from our new AI friends. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this look into the future of aviation fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the technology that shapes our world. Fly safe.